seriously. Uh, for the vocabulary, on number 1, nostalgia. I think we had this word before. Nostalgia is basically talking about that kind of like an old feeling that you get, kind of old, familiar, comfortable, sentimental feeling of something in the past. So I definitely feel nostalgia over Pokemon because it was something that I played when I was young, about 20 years ago. That's right, I was actually young once in my life. Number 2, souped up. Souped up is a way to talk about that you enhance something to be better. A lot of times you hear about souping up people's cars to have more power and speed. If you're like someone that likes to modify cars, maybe you buy like a sports car, you put like new engine parts in it, and you soup it up to be more powerful. A lot of times in maybe some action movies or science fiction movies, people talk about like modifications that they make to their weapons or to their vehicles, and they call it souped up. You know, this souped up car, I souped up my gun. So you can say it as a verb, but you can also say it as part of the noun to describe it. The reason why it's called souped up, I looked it up yesterday, is because you're adding ingredients to enhance it, like a soup. You add ingredients to enhance it. Yeah, so that's why they call it souped up. Number 3, augmented reality, is basically you take the view of reality, like through a phone application, and you add things to it, you augment it. So when you augment something, that means you're kind of like fixing it or making it better or changing it or making it different. 4, cutting edge. Cutting edge is to say that something is the most advanced. The new Note 7 is the new cutting edge smartphone, right? Number 5, spin-off. A spin-off is basically you have something that you have maybe an idea or something that you can develop that comes from something else completely, an original idea. Most of the times you see spin-offs in TV shows or movies. So I guess you could say that from the Marvel movies, the Avengers was like a spin-off of like Captain America and the Hulk and things like that, and Iron Man, right? Number 6, momentum. Momentum is the force of something moving and how fast, and usually gains speed. So we say that something gains momentum. You can talk about popularity gaining momentum. You can also talk about like if there was a rock falling down from a cliff, that it gains momentum and goes faster. And that's our vocabulary for today.